Hello and welcome to our new unit on play. I hope everyone's having a great week. Mine is going okay. This is Tuesday. Tomorrow our class will be officially live, but I thought I'd give you a little bit of an overview. I sent out some information about some changes, and in fact, I should have printed it out, but that's all right. I'll remember. I can't look at the computer and do this video. At least here in my office. Anyway, all right, so we are starting a new unit, and the unit is on play. And I sent out an email pretty recently. I mean, you would have gotten it right now. It's 3 o'clock on, I'm looking at the clock right now. Excuse me, it's 3 o'clock on Tuesday. And the email would have told you that the forum is up. So our one forum that we do for this unit is one where you will post a few paragraphs about your memories, about play, what you played, anything. Doesn't even have to be so hot. Maybe you didn't play as much. Maybe there's other things going on. Share whatever you feel comfortable with, and you know what's authentic to the best of your ability. Well, you post that and then read the lecture, do the readings, okay, and there's a note about the readings that's changed, and then post to 3 others or reply to 3 others about what they wrote about their play. So your first thing is just easy breezy. You could do it in 5-10 minutes, you know, with good grammar and paragraph, and that is to write about your own play experiences and memory in childhood, and then once you go through a lot of the course material, like lecture and the readings that you choose to do, then go and do replies. So that means your replies really need to be about identifying or comparing or contrasting some aspect of play from our course material. And remember, these are studies, my lectures based on studies, and my description of studies and general findings in the field. So that's the idea of the Form 1. So as you can assume, lecture 4, I think it's lecture 4, is up, and I just sent a notice about that too. So that's exciting. I beefed it up, so I'm really happy about how it reads. But of course, you know, give me some feedback. I love hearing from everyone in terms of things going well, things, you know, needing work, whatever. So far the class seems to be going well, but there's always room for improvement. So there's a lecture, and remember, in the lecture I uploaded it as a Word document, a docx, and that's because I have embedded URL links, hyperlinks, especially when we talk about, like, say, gypsy children or anything that I could find that kind of related to what we were talking about. I love giving you a chance to go a little bit deeper in your learning, and that's where those hyperlinks come into play. And thank you for the students in the past who have told me that when I've made my lectures into PDFs, the hyperlinks got lost, so that's a bummer. Anyway, that's why I'm doing docs, Word documents, but if you need it in PDF as well, I'm happy to transform it, so just let me know. Just email me. Let's see, so we have forum, do your post, then do lecture, read my lecture as an overview. Then there's 2 different readings to choose. Well, let me back up. You're going to do at least 2 readings. Of course, I would love it if you do more. But I want you to choose 2 readings that you read well. You take notes on, you mark up. As you know from the quiz, it's good to read. It's good to read, folks. Read, take notes. Have those notes ready. Anyway, okay, so everyone is going to read an article on gypsy children and play. And I had totally forgotten about this. It's one of my essential readings. And I had forgotten about this when I created our syllabus. So anyway, this isn't giving you more work, by the way. You still read 2, but I for sure want everyone to read. I don't want to give you choice on this one. It's Levinson 2005 on gypsy children, and it's a PDF, and it's uploaded right to our Google courses for this week. Okay, then as you know, we have a bunch of readings on library reserves, and so I think you have like 4, 5, 6 different readings you can choose from. Some are US based, some are about tooth fairies. I mean, a lot of stuff that's kind of play and playful. Okay, so just choose at least one of those. So you're going to do 2 total, one on gypsies. Everyone will choose as in you need to do it, and then and that's because it's really associated with my lecture. And also choose at least one from our library reserves from the list of readings that I've listed right there in Cougar Courses and right there in your syllabus. Now, your paper syllabus does not have the gypsy reading on it. There's this change in that, but don't stress about it. Always rely on Cougar Courses. That's the most dynamic and organic form I have to keep us on track for this class. And that brings me to the last point for this week. So your basic things, just to reiterate, do the forum, lecture, reading. I have one short little YouTube video that's a supplement that I encourage you to read. Things about children and play. I reviewed it last semester, so hopefully it's still relevant. It was in my mind last semester when I was planning for this class. Okay, so that's the week. Okay, now this week I also said I would introduce paper B. Now I haven't even looked at your paper A's yet. Oh my gosh, I have so much grading to do. So I hope you turn them in. That's great. I hopefully will have them back in a week or two. For sure by the time you have to turn in your next paper. But I have a lot of grading I gotta do. I have another paper coming in for my other class. It's another 45 papers tomorrow. Anyway, okay, so the change is, as I explained in my email to you, and I'm not going to go into this at great length right now because I'll do another video on paper B. Paper B and our play unit, okay, was going to be really focused on doing real life research, data collection, field work at the daycare center here on campus. And I've done this before. I've done this almost every time I've taught this class. However, there's new rules and there's new limitations. So you can't just go and, observe whenever. And that works for if you have a class that's 2 to 4 twice a week. Okay, everyone goes 2 to 4. Well, we're an online class, and I did not think it was fair to make you go do these observations when it's an online class, so I'm assuming you're working, you have other things going on, a busy full schedule given you're taking this online. So I'm changing the paper, and I'll change the syllabus around, and the syllabus is reflected in Cougar Courses. Okay, it's not major, but I'm not going to have you go collect data. I just don't think it's going to be the best use of our time in an online class, and instead I'm going to have you do more reading and reflecting, and that will be more the basis of paper B. Okay, now if I think of, or if you can think of a supplement to the idea that I put forth in paper B to collect data, then float the idea by me. I'm totally open. But as the official paper, I'm not going to do what I had planned. Okay, so it's not a huge change. In fact, it makes your life probably a lot easier. I'm bummed you won't be able to do kind of systematic data collection, but it's all right. You'll hopefully catch this in another social class or another social science class. Okay, so I have not created that paper B guideline yet. So when I do in the next few days, I'll do another overview video and I'll introduce it and post it, okay? And send it out on email. So don't worry about it too much now. You'll see the rest of how the semester is gonna slightly change. In Cougar Courses, I'll open up the next few weeks just so you can see the bare bones. It's not a huge change, so you're okay. And I'll, tell you more about that new paper idea, paper B, in the next few days. Okay, so I think that's it, and we'll see you online. I can't wait to read about everybody's play as children, and also note that in the lecture I've created a bunch of different reflection opportunities and guidance for your forums, either Forum 2 or Reflection Forum. So I hope you like that addition, and I think that's it. All right, this is just under 10 minutes. Thanks for sticking it out, and hope you continue to find this helpful. Thank you.